Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan sebelumnya nama saya Afkarina Aprilia, biasa disebut Karin. Di sini saya akan memenuhi tugas UTS ganjil dari dosen Raudatul Islam atau biasa disebut dengan Miss Iis. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang effective vocabulary instruction for English learner, yang artinya pengajaran kosakata yang efektif untuk pembelajaran bahasa Inggris. Yang pertama ada teach vocabulary word across content area, mengajarkan kosakata di seluruh area konten. Kemudian yang kedua ada teach word learning strategies context clue word part cognitive, mengajarkan strategi pembelajaran kata petunjuk konteks bagian kata yang serumpun. Dan yang ketiga ada reinforce learning through multiple exposure, memperkuat pembelajaran melalui paparan ganda. Kemudian yang keempat ada teach general academic word and domain specific word, artinya mengajarkan kata akademis umum dan domain kata tertentu. Dan yang kelima ada make learning fun, incorporate word games, charades, etc. Membuat pembelajaran menjadi menyenangkan, menggabungkan permainan, kata tebak-tebakan, dan lain sebagainya. Yang keenam ada encourage else to use word in writing and speaking, vocabulary journals, think, pair, and share. Mendorong siswa untuk menggunakan kata-kata dalam menulis dan berbicara, jurnal, kosakata, berpikir, berpasangan, dan berbagi. Dan yang ketujuh ada provide student friendly definitions, artinya memberikan gambaran ramah siswa. Yang kedelapan ada cultivate word awareness through reading and word studies, menumbuhkan kesadaran kata melalui membaca dan mempelajari kata. Yang ke-9 ada teach 5 to 8 word across several days, artinya ajarkan 5 sampai 8 kata dalam beberapa hari. Yang ke-10 ada use virtual graphic organizer and bilingual dictionaries to help else understand the meaning of words, artinya menggunakan virtual, pengatur grafis, dan kamus bilingual untuk membantu orang lain memahami arti kata dalam bahasa Inggris. Dan yang ke-11 ada usage resource, artinya menggunakan sumber daya teknologi. Nomor 12 ada teach vocabulary in meaningful context such as real life situation or stories, mengajarkan kosakata dalam konteks yang bermakna seperti situasi atau cerita kehidupan di dalam dunia nyata. Yang ke-13 ada connect vocabulary to else prior knowledge, artinya menghubungkan kosakata dengan pengetahuan sebelumnya. Dan di sini yang terakhir ada teach vocabulary during core introduction and intervention, artinya mengajarkan kosakata selama pengenalan dan intervensi inti. Baik, di sini saya akan memulai menjelaskan terkait 14 cara memahami vocabulary yang efektif. Baik, di sini saya akan memulai menjelaskan 14 cara menghafal atau mempelajari kosakata bahasa Inggris atau biasa disebut vocabularies yang efektif. Sebelumnya, izinkan saya untuk memperkenalkan diri lagi, tapi dalam bahasa Inggris. Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Afkarina Aprilia. You can call me Karin. I am from Alas Sumur Kulon. Effective vocabulary teaching for English language learning involves a combination of quality vocabulary resources, visualization of vocabulary, understanding meaning, strong construction between form and meaning, use of vocabulary in language context, regular evaluation, and use of supporting media such as a vocabulary graphic organizer. These strategies can help improve student ability to understand and use English vocabulary more effectively. Step 1. Teach basic vocabulary such as numbers, colors, day of the weeks, months, family names, names of food, and everyday objects. Listen to English songs together. Music can strengthen and train children listening skills. And simple body movement or dance to illustrate the word in the songs, making it easy for children to remember and use them. Illustrated story, book or comic can familiarize children with English. The content is concise and interactive, making it is easier to understand. Step 2. Gauging the meaning from context. Teach students to understand the meaning of a new word by looking at or text in which the word appears. This helps them recognize how words used in different contexts. Step 3. Reinforcing English language learning. Through multiple exposure involves two main approaches. The first exposure, students are exposed to a variety of English language source and context, such as text, audio, and visual. This helps them understand the use of vocabulary in different situations, improving comprehension and communication skills. Active interaction. Students in active such as role-playing or group discussion. This method not only makes learning more interesting, but also encourages students to use new vocabulary in relevant contexts, strengthening their retention of their language. Step 4. Teaching general academic words and domain-specific words in English can be done in the following ways. Common academic words. Focus on vocabulary frequently used in academic contexts, such as analyze, evaluate, and synthesize. Teach students to use the word in relevant sentence and context. Specific word domains. Identify vocabulary related to specific area, such as science, math, or art. For example, in science, words like hypothesis and experiment to important understand. Step 5. Learning to make English fun can be done by combining word games and guessing. This can include interaction games such as Scrabble or Bingo, which help enrich measuring while having fun. Guessing use new understanding, where participants guess words based on description or clues. Creativity activities such as role-playing or singing English songs, which make learning more interesting. With this approach, students can be while playing, increasing their motivation and language skills. Step 6. Encouraging students to use English words in writing and speaking involves several simple strategies. First, sentence prompts can be used to stimulate students to mention new words, such as by providing exam sentences that trigger their response. Second, audiovisual media and role-playing help students understand the use of English in real context, so they feel more confident. Third, creating a pleased classroom environment and providing pleased and can enrich student motivation to actively communicate in English. Step 7. Providing a student-friendly overview of English subjects at the elementary or middle school level means creating a fun and interactive learning atmosphere. This can be done by using songs and games. Make use of songs and games to make learning more interesting and memorable. Creative activities. Student in activities such as role-playing, drawing, or telling stories to improve speaking and listening skills. Positive learning environment, creative and supportive environment where students feel comfortable practicing English without fear of making mistakes. With this approach, students will be more motivated and enthusiastic in learning English. Step 8. Improve vocabulary through context. Reading English text helps you discover new vocabulary in relevant context. You will more easily understand the meaning of these words because they are found in a logical sentence. Step 9. Simple lesson to teach English in 5 until 8 words in a few days include: Choose basic vocabulary. Focus on everyday words. Use flashcards. Makes vocabulary recognizing easier. Make simple sentence. Example: I like apples. Practice listening. Listen to songs or stories in English. Repeat regularly. Short exercise every day to strengthen memory. Step 10. Virtual graphic. Manager improve visual comprehension. With attractive visual images, children remember new vocabulary more easily because they see directly what is meant in bilingual dictionary direct definitions. Provide this direct definition without in-depth analysis, so that learner can directly look for the meaning without additional help. Step 11. Access online resource learning platform. Use an online learning platform such as Duolingo, Kahoot, ABC Mouse, or Lingo Kids. This platform offer interactive learning material designed specifically for children, such as game, quiz, and interactive stories. Step 12. Teaching English vocabulary in meaningful context for elementary school children can be done in simple and interactive ways. Activity simulation. Simulate daily activity that involve new vocabulary. For example, get them to order food at a virtual restaurant using English. I want an apple. This makes learning more real and easy to remember. Step 13. Linking English vocabulary with previous knowledge is very important for elementary school students. Use of real example every story. Tell about situation that involves new vocabulary. For example, when learning about fruit, talk about going the market and choosing food. The last step, 14. Core intervention. Delivery method presentation of material. When teaching vocabulary, make sure to explain it in a simple and interactive way. For example, when teaching the word book, talk about who usually bring books and why books are important. Maybe enough. Mungkin itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan untuk memenuhi tugas UTS ini. Kurang lebihnya mohon maaf. Terima kasih atas perhatiannya dan mohon maaf bila ada banyak kesalahan dalam pengucapan kata atau kalimat. Kurang lebihnya mohon maaf. Akhirul kalam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, bye bye.